Just wanna jump, just jump. Jump. Just jump. Jump. 1, 2, 1, 2. Decadence is all I know. Nightlife, yeah yo. Airport, I got to go. Cash flow, that's got to grow. Roll the spliff, light the joint, play the rave, misbehave, killing them in the grave. 6 feet under, I start to wonder. 6 feet deep, lost to sleep. It's no place for the weak, and I don't wanna go deep, cause I don't wanna speak. No, I just wanna jump. Yeah, I just wanna jump. Can you feel the system pump?
Good evening, generic music, generic game. We're playing the sniper video game today, featuring me actually learning how to use Blazer. Oh, we're just getting backfilled into resource takeover. Alright, everything's bad. Alright, we're not losing yet though, that's good. Okay, why am I fucking... Oh wait, this is the god window. But I don't actually know how to hit shots. Also, I'm on thermal because I'm a fucking dumbass. It's actually because I want feedback for what damage zones I'm actually hitting. But wait, what? Buddy. Alright, we're off to an excellent start. Yes, absolutely thermal. Because I don't know what damage zones I'm hitting, and I actually don't like magnification because I come from a game where it doesn't exist. So I just click on heads, I don't know. Okay, no one's even in this like... We've got that one guy who just flashed up a second ago. Oh yeah, we're playing Resource Takeover, so the game is like this. Hey, this is the first sniper in the list. It's the one you get for 7 days when you start, Blazer R93. But yeah, unironic thermal. Ass. That Reaper doesn't know I'm there. I don't actually know how to snipe, just in case you, Wait, I've gotten killed from that angle like twice now. What's with that thing on the side with the person? Shows, damage area you hit. I'm using it as a training aid for the moment.
Let me know what your favorite one was. And
So when I hit marker, I like to understand why.
Facebook, or wherever you want to find me. What a
Okay.
crazy year it was. Hexagon year make 2017. That's right.
Listen, I don't have any understanding of what's going on anymore. Like, we're apparently on both sides of the point now? And I can't fucking... Oh, God. Getting used to zoom sense is, like, weird. Wonder if I can tune that so that it's same screen distance regardless. Because I swear to God, I'm over-aiming every fucking time. Like, the FOV snap's just killing me. I've done nothing all game. Which is, like, fine, because it's resource takeover, but... Oh, no. I fucking arm shot him twice. There we go, it's a little better. My buddy died because I let him peek for it, but, that's okay. Wait, what are we doing here? What is going on? How are we mutualing in fucking sniper duels? I don't understand. Legit makes no goddamn sense to me, dude. Where is anybody anyway? There's a good start. What's an angle? Can you eat it? This spot's probably really good. Not right now, I don't think. I think I just walked away from a person. This is totally how you play sniper, guys. I wouldn't worry about it. Did I just fucking collateral there? Alright, man. Literally doing nothing whole fucking game. Because resource takeover actually sucks ass. My opinion on resource takeover has completely changed. This objective game mode is actually terrible. Wait. He just went in? I saw one of my team behind me, so I'm like, oh yeah, I should be fine. In the torso. Not even close. Fucking turrets. Every goddamn day of my life. That's what they call a drop shot, right? I'm aware that's not what a drop shot is. What the fuck? Really? That's interesting. We spawned on the wrong side of a god window. That's clearly the problem here. Legs every time? Okay, it's okay that I can't hit shots. Because neither can anybody else. Dude, I hit legs so often. I really need to just, like, pull my crosshair up. I need to force myself to do it. Also, I thought that would count as cover, but I don't know. I don't know, I just die to blade drones every time, and it's like... It just sort of happens. We're out here feeding streaks, I don't know. Implying I understand how to play video games. Okay. That's a really cool example of this game's movement delay, by the way, because you saw that guy not turn to shoot me. It's like he hit the shots on his side. I should have been holding that. I don't know. Every time I spawn there, I pre-aim God window just in case. Yeah. It really is like the best fucking spot whole game. Also, I should probably not be using thermal. I think part of the reason I'm having trouble hitting the long range shots is because I have no fucking mag. Oh, this is actually just the spawn. I got teammates that direction, which means I need to be worrying about this direction, right? For fuck's sake, I thought so. Okay, somebody was there. Resource takeovers memes. Also, I spawned into a helper. Yeah, Ironsight's area, which is like, if there was ever a justifiable reason to drop a game based on publisher alone, it would be that. But I actually think Ironsight's kind of okay. Fuck this thermal meme, dude. That guy's gonna be trying to figure out how we mutualed there for days. Shit is ridiculous. Dude, I can't believe I'm actually streaming fucking free-to-play Call of Duty. This is the experience today. Just I'd like to point out the music is generic on purpose. It's to enhance the mood. Just run through this building until something happens in my vicinity. What's the objective? What the fuck do you think is going on over there? And of course I woke up the fucking good! If you touched MK8 recently, nope, my Switch is offline until custom firmware drops. Because they finally blocked 4.x firmware, so yeah, I'm seriously not doing thermal again. This was such a bad idea. It worked fine on the fucking desert map. It's just like, dude, what's the point of holding an angle if you just like don't shoot anyone? This game would be dumb if you could put detecting sights on snipers. I actually was wondering if you could do that. Just fucking smoke people. I miss every time. What is the point of thermals? I actually don't know. Like, the scope is just there because I guess they thought of it and developed it before somebody could tell them it was a bad idea. Also, holy shit, aim punch is tilting as fuck. See, now I understand a little better the whole sniper thing. Oh, that's a fucking halberd. Should have just stayed where I was, actually. Okay, I'm gonna switch to sub for the last 45 seconds because I'm about to run in and die. Okay, you were in God window. Did you die or? Oh my fucking god. This game's actually terrible. Alright, that's cool too, by the way. Oh yeah, I'm on fucking HP site on my sub for some reason. I don't even remember why. It's supposed to be ACOG except less dumb. Listen, I'm trying to figure out what that's there for. Are you sure it isn't to drown out the fan you suggest is loud? Because I'm not hearing fan. Yeah, that's because I'm actually a god at fucking microphone processing. Low score, because I ran around the whole time trying to figure out how to work a sniper. Let's go. Alright, I really need to put anything but thermal on that thing. If you strong stab displayables, strong stab is right click with knife out. Okay, so you have to actually like hard switch to knife. That's fucking wild. I noticed like, in fucking Resource Takeover, I've literally just started circle strafing and meleeing Metal Reapers because, I don't know. It doesn't seem like the worst idea. Also, Variant Scope might also be the worst scope to exist on the fucking planet of Earth. I actually don't know why it's in the game at all. Anyway, can we get it like... I'm actually gonna fucking... I was about to click it off my list. I want to just play Secure Point in TDM today. Oh no. What a fucking hero. Counter-Strike of duty. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing right now. Oh no. Alright, so I walked into a fucking stomp. Yeah, I've got... Okay, that's... I think that's more zoom than I wanted, actually, but... You know what? It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Arm. Almost guaranteed to be arm. You know what? Is it time for sub in S&D? Definitely. Anyway, I missed a lot of chat. OG Planet published Rumble Fighter and the Tail. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I join and immediately you start losing. I actually don't know sub-routes in this game. Oh, he's so lit. He's so low. Somebody please. Also did Cabal Online? Yeah, I've heard of that. I remember that name. I mean, from the online, I'm going to go ahead and hazard a guess it's an MMO. I've always loved that business strategy. Let's just publish several thousand MMOs simultaneously. Don't you think that's like cutting into your own customers a little bit? Oh no. This next dickhole is my brother. Yeah, I gathered. I see the resemblance. You are tragic, mate. Alright, sadly I could not get the bomb fast enough, so I cannot take it to Burgie Koki. I'm actually just going to run in. He fucking stayed, I should have known. The guy's name is Key. Solid. I was about to make a joke about me from Tekken before I remembered that I can't fucking read. God. I'm clicking off Search and Destroy too. This game mode is too big brain for me. Uh-oh, I actually picked up the bomb. Okay. Or not. I'm too impatient for this mode. Literally die first every round. Seems good. Probably shouldn't be. Oh, that guy's name is Owo Toes, isn't it?
My life. My past. My present.
Okay, we're losing to a pre-made anyway, so it's fine. I'm gonna tab out and change this shit because I'm actually tired of it. The station was good last time. How are we doing? Oh dear. Alright, gotta put all my fucking windows back in place. God bless exclusive full screen. Fucking freezing the game on stream. Hey, there we go. This thing actually has fucking stupid rate of fire, by the way. Like, I don't even know why it's that fast. I'm at the wrong site, what are you gonna do? Alright, want it be, I guess. This guy is here with the cartoon spaz planting. Okay. Oh no. My guy. Did they really mutual with the fucking... God, this game's actually ass. Never mind, don't play it. Where the hell are we going? Peek it, you motherfucker. And he did, and I died to Owo Toes again. I really thought he was gone. Downloading this as we speak, gotta try this. Okay, no meme, it's actually okay, but... like... I don't know, it definitely does have a little bit of technical weirdness. It runs well. Aim feel is good. Just like... I think... the most questionable... What the fuck? The most questionable parts of it for me so far have been the netcode, which is not bad, but seems to lead to a lot of mutual kills. And, the social ecosystem, Basically, there's absolutely no fucking chat moderation or word filter of any kind, and parties randomly break, and guilds are kind of half-baked at the moment. But hey. Alright, bottom score. Hopefully nobody saw me. See ya later, punks. We don't want to go to custom. What the fuck is that? Alright, click off the bad modes. Yeah, exactly. Low price is $0. I like Titan. I don't understand Titan Mid. It's a scary place where I never go. But it's an alright map. Case in point with the chat moderation right there. Yeah, Common's actually going basically all the time. It's cool because they managed to get as far as, like, word filtering gay, apparently, but then forgot about literally everything else. So I, a homosexual, cannot call my homosexual friends homosexuals. But nah, if you just want to run around spewing every racial slur on the face of the planet, go for it, dude. It's like, I guess you tried. You didn't really try at all, actually. The meme is pre-aiming their main spawn in Titan Mid. Dude, this game is so fucking hair-trigger about reversing spawns, though. Like, if you stand in mid, it'll flip the spawns like 3 times in a second. I have a strong belief in this window. I have a strong belief in literally anywhere else. Can I even get anywhere else useful from here? The whole fucking map's basically a gigantic ring. Dumb game. Dumb game for idiot morons. There's gonna be another one. They're running in. They're running in to fucking do it. Oh shit, what's clip size? I don't understand games. I'm sitting here trying to figure out where he ran into. Like, where does that exit? What door did he actually enter?
Easy money!
Hey! How big is the fear of being predisposed to— oh my fucking— what is this? I'll read that as soon as I fucking finish choking. Wait, what's— dude there? Dude there? Oh no. Okay. Since when did the reptilian want to fly? Mutation to the gene occurred. Must have been a long time to get to fly even after getting feathers. And when finally flying in the sky, a character limit. Cool, thanks Vanessa. Thank you for sharing. What the fuck is that from? I actually have no map awareness whatsoever. Like, I don't have a sense for how these maps flow yet, so I'm just kind of peeking stuff at random. Like here, I'm just gonna run into this window. So we're like running as 3 in a fucking circle, so I'm gonna reverse and see if I can like cut through mid or something. Motherfucker, there's like 3 of them there and I didn't see any of them because I'm looking for humans. A JP guitarist I follow. A new guitar he got describing how songs came to him when he picked up the new gear. My new gear. I still don't understand what this fucking map feature does either. Oh, wrong side. Dude, I honestly do want to play Splatoon 2. It's just like, I'm so wary of paying full price because Nintendo games never fucking go on sale for a console shooter. Just because I'm very particular about controls, you know how I am. Like, I'll tolerate unorthodox control schemes and all that single player stuff. But as far as competitive games go, I have pretty low tolerance for weird execution barrier shit. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. What the fuck? He came through the window. He threw a grenade through the door and then walked through the window. Hey, Aura. Of course it was in JP, so I used Google Translate. Okay. That would explain a fucking lot. Alright, where is... Shit is going on in mid? Okay, someone was literally up here. So I definitely don't usually play sniper. I don't know if you guys know this. How did I light him from the knife swing, but he didn't die? Like, I put damage on... Like, does this game have face stabs? What's going on? Oh, I'm stupid. I should have just walked away as soon as I saw that. Use your streak. Oh yeah, those exist in this game. I actually legit forget. That ragdoll's really good. Alright, you're doing your thing. You know what? Options covered. Alright, he seems to be doing fine. I'm seeing him on the minimap. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen? And now we're both dead. Is area shooter higher TO than El Nacho? Dude, Halo Online is weird. I actually think the netcode is really bad, and it's just like not usually obvious because Halo's kind of slow. I don't want to fuck with whatever's happening right now. And the client performance is kind of weird, and it's locked to 60 FPS. Like, it's Halo, sure, but at what cost? What are you... What the fuck? Wait, what's happening? That guy was me. Dude, I should have fucking sat where I was. I keep trying to like run into engagements because that's what you do on subs. You just run it. You run at engagements and you be there first. And that's actually the strat. Okay. We're actually doing anything. I'm like even, I guess. I don't feel like I've been taking a lot of space for the team though, so I'm not doing very well by like any metric. I much prefer FPS games with lower times to kill. Yeah, broadly speaking, so do I. It's a major pain in the ass to get games in my choice of FPS right now, Reflex Arena, so... It's actually just like... Well, it's a major pain in the ass to like get any sort of competitive game with people of similar skills, I guess, because I can like dump a whole bunch of people into a free-for-all lobby, but XD. Isn't Reflex higher TTK? No! Not even close, dude. Reflex is fucking slow. It's not like Splatoon slow or anything, but... I don't know, maybe Splatoon's actually mad fast, but what I've seen of it, what little I've seen of it, is a whole bunch of people basically running around with subs taking 12 minutes to kill each other. Gotta make an FPS with the players are sponges and the guns are water guns. What did he mean by this? Doesn't higher TTK mean slower? Oh shit. No, I totally misread that actually. I read higher for some reason. Wishful thinking, I guess. I thought you might have had good taste. I'm fucking with you. Listen. It's very, very important that everyone remember I'm a huge dumbass. So you guys like legit can't hear the fan at all? Greetings from Costa Rica? Oh, sick. Greetings from undisclosed location in Southern California. This thing is mad loud in my ears. It's actually even louder than it should be because I'm hearing it both like bleed through my headphones and then I'm hearing my mic pick it up and feed it back into my headphones. Not even when I'm trying to listen for it. Perfect. Less bullets it takes, happier I am. Well, hey. I can see why you ran to fucking download this then. I might go back to sub for a bit. I feel like I'm really only quote-unquote supposed to be playing sub and objective modes, because this is like the run and die loadout. And I've also still got like HP sight instead of detecting sight on this thing. So this is the worst possible place for me to be. No, you can't? Sure, we'll call that an assist and not worry about it too much. No, dude, just run into their spawn, it's fine. Audio wizard, I try. I really do my best. Cool. That was not a friendly. I'm glad we could establish this fact. Did we flip swans? We totally did. We totally fucking flipped. Why would you not just finish shooting instead of going for the knife animation, Tyrone-sama? Well, you see, I'm a huge fucking dumbass. Okay, so now we are not feeding streaks. Now I'm actually kind of not fucking it up. Okay, that was a load of shit and I didn't track him for any of that. That's up top, I thought? Yeah. Wow, he actually had time to scope and take a chest shot. That's wild. He was still there? See, I didn't even see him. This is the type of reason I run detecting sight and shit like that. Just because I'm actually really bad at parsing visual information in games. I'm the type of guy with like full bright green keel. See, like I reacted so slowly to that. He had a nameplate and everything. But I am El Huge Dumas. Also that continuing to happen. But yeah, I play sub like a fucking potato, I guess. I just sort of run in. Did not hit a single fucking thing. Okay. This game looks like the Gran Turismo first-person shooters. It's just there. That's actually sort of how I feel about it. It's there, it's adequate. I don't know how to hit shots. That guy literally came around the corner jumping like this is Halo. I'm never sure what I'm trying to accomplish by running around this pillar. God. Alright. My continual quest to go exactly even by running into every single engagement. Motherfucker. See, even in like the GT4, GT5 days, I always thought of Gran Turismo as like, I don't know, it's in this weird sort of place where I don't feel like it can fully commit to being a sim, if that makes any sense. Like, it's presented really consistently as a sim, and it has probably like the most normal human driving mechanics in the history of video games. But then at the same time, it's also trying to be a fucking car photography simulator, and they're spending so much on the fucking interior detailing and shit like that. died to someone's blade when they were literally right in front of me. I don't really do cars. I've talked about that at great length before, but I kind of want to get a wheel and like spend a little bit of time with Sims for a while. You know, just to see what it's like. It's always been a genre that I'm kind of like interested in at the very least. Motherfucker. What, you wanted to give a go at Forza? Okay, so the reason I wanted to give Forza a try is because it looked a little bit more arcadey than stuff like GT, but still looked fucking gorgeous. Peek me. I fucking dare you. It took me a moment to identify that as an enemy drone because it had no fucking nameplate. So that dude was just in respawn, okay. Victoria shilling of Burnout Paradise. You know, I've been meaning to go back to Paradise, actually. I dropped it very, very fast because I didn't like the structure of it. But it's been a while since then, and I feel like kind of giving it some more time. I'm gonna fucking flip spawns. How mad are you that that worked? Oh, it's their literal entire team out there. See, because the Burnout game that I spent the most time with was 4. I spent so much fucking time in crash mode in those like meticulous scenarios. So supposedly that's the right-click shit. Oh no. I'm sitting here like, what was my fucking primary key again? Is it Q? I don't understand. Dude is literally just running around with an escort drone. This fucking thing. I actually wholeheartedly disagree with the existence of this thing. I guess it's no more or less bullshit than any other streak, but just dying to it feels so bad compared to like getting airstrike or something. Burnout 3, the days before traffic checking when you actually had to drive correctly. Yeah, dude. See, but I like 4 exactly for that reason, just the fact that you can play like a fucking potato. Alright, let me see here. I've been meaning to fucking clear some of this out, but now that I know what your name is, I usually just friend people outside of stream context. It's nothing personal, it's just I like to keep things clean like that. But I can do a player search here. And there we go. That should work. Dude, you can check anything in 4, it's crazy. You can like drive into it gently from the side, and a fucking 18-wheeler just flies 20 miles to the left. It's fucking nonsense. Oh yeah, I have to actually change my fucking attachments. What are we gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna go to detecting sight on Vector. Even though if I ever have to use detecting sight on this thing, I'm probably getting fucked anyway. Your car doesn't even change direction. Yeah, it's like the cars are made of fucking paper. And that's like the power fantasy that the game is trying to sell, and I respect that a lot, even though it's definitely kind of a departure from the other games. Like, you feel like a vehicular god of destruction. It really is Dad of War Car Edition. Car of War. Dad of Car. There's a permutation to that joke somewhere that's funny. Hey, Jace. And the things I like about Burnout is that it isn't afraid to bruise your ego. You lightly skim a wall and total your car. Yeah, dude, and then you have to look at it for like 5 seconds just being a wreck on the road. Alright, so we're just gonna be fucking potatoes and play subs on Cloud9 every game. Hey, buddy. I really should have just walked away, and that's not what a sub is for. Don't worry, on a PS4, I'm sure you'd get it. Alright, so we have some disputes. Can guarantee that. So what makes you say that? And if the answer is it requires you to wait more than 15 seconds for literally one thing in the game to happen, then you can go fuck yourself, but you're also probably not wrong. What is happening with that guy? Wait, that actually worked? I was behind cover, but go ahead. Dying simulator? Yep. We're out here playing suicidal sub. Oh no! Wait, no! That's not supposed to ever happen. What the fuck? The answer is it has way more RPG elements than it probably should. Yeah. That's not usually a deal breaker for me on its own, but it is. Okay. Let's stop doing that. Are you allowed to live through that reload? Because I'm a dumbass and everyone else in this game's a dumbass. So where are we? Still got it somehow. How long did midair last for you? I had it installed for like maybe half an hour. It's just like almost everything that was happening in that game was fucking featureless map meme 32v32 CTF. That's not my shit. Oh my god, he showed up at the last fucking second and it wasn't even him I died to. But yeah, I want to understand movement in that game, but like, I'm normally a fucking sucker for unorthodox, weird, quirky movement systems in FPS, and I loved Tribes. Even on the fucking potato I was trying to play it on, I love Tribes. Midair, that shit is not Tribes. Unless I misremember Tribes very, very drastically. Feels like a categorically different system. That is not a friend. I can't believe he actually died. He played 32v32, real shit is 16v16. See, 16 is already too large of a fucking team size for me. Give me like 2 to 4. See, because like I'm a no fun allowed guy that hated big team battle in Halo because I thought it was just a meme fest where like absolutely nothing small scale that ever happened ever mattered. I am that guy that hated Halo 3 custom games. You may crucify me now. We hit reg dimension thing into the CSGO to create dimension. I really should just stop doing that. Like, when I see 3 dudes in my angle, I should just walk away. It's the worst fucking situation to put myself in. Oh, wow. Okay. That runtime on the story, never back down. My story is going exactly even every round. I am space created. The fucking human. I know there's 3 dudes up here. But I created space. I'm stupid and I should have stayed in the house, but I don't listen to killstreak callouts. Get jammed. Oh man, I don't have it quite yet. I really thought it was lit. Literal random frag. Okay, so that's the trick. You have to run forward through every grenade. They'll never expect it except when they do. I can't believe it. I got to play the Scott Pilgrim game, which was fun after 1.5 playthroughs. See, exactly. This is like, we're talking about games that don't need RPG elements but have them anyway, presumably to get longer playtime out of people who don't understand video games or why they might be fun or enjoyable. You're not a friend. See, this is what happens. Needed to fucking knife somebody for last kill. Okay, so I said somebody had bad taste. But if you're into Reach, I guess your taste can't be that bad. What is the fucking... Oh no. Really now? Alright. I don't know why this screen is still here except to sell cosmetics. I guess I got a contract. Is it bad that I literally only played SWAT though? Okay, but Reach SWAT was actually fucking good. Like, SWAT is still one of my favorite parts of Halo. Like, SWAT and then like DMR Slayer in that order, I think. When's Halo Online? We've been getting a lot of fucking games. I'm less enamored than with Halo Online than everybody else seems to be because of the technical shortcomings of the client and the fact that, like, it's so damn hard to find maps that are actually good. But I'm still into it, I think. Alright, what are we doing? We're in TDM, we're losing horribly. I selected the sniper rifle to play accordingly. I'm a poet, I don't know it. Literally just ran in. There's a dude. He's still there! If you play on a game this team, this game is actually kind of fun and tactical. Suicide deathmatch gets boring after a while. Oh yeah, I figure. It's like... running around with a sub in TDM is basically the most head-ass way to possibly play the game. I'm pretty new to Call of Duty, though. It's... And I say Call of Duty because that's what this game is, literally exactly. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, ass shot. But yeah, SMG Suicide Rush is a very head-ass way of approaching this experience. And I acknowledge that and understand it to some degree. But it's so fucking funny. I dig squad play, though. How much of a scene is there for doubles in this game? Because that's like my favorite format in basically every game ever made. Okay, do it again. Fuck. See, I have a lot of respect for Doom 2 Super Shotgun footsies. That's actually probably my favorite form of direct duel in an FPS. Also, good lord, I was not meant to play snipers. Bring back the HBD Doom server. I totally could. If people would actually play, I could try to put together like a fucking one-stop package for it. Damn. Fucking too high that time? I'm trying to like consciously pull up my crosshair to make sure I'm not getting feet shots. But I'm really struggling with it. And the other thing is, like, it was hard to get large groups. Because there's a thing that happens in Doom Free-For-All in particular, and Free-For-All deathmatch is obviously the best way to play that game by default. There's a thing that happens in Free-For-All where if your map actually doesn't... Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Anyway, if your map doesn't have enough spawns, people will continually loop telefrag each other, and it counts as real kills, so the scoreboard gets all fucked up, and you're fucking... It blows out your ears with the sound of repeated telefrags. I need to take that fucking sniper off my loadouts, by the way. Bring back Reflex FNF so I can have people to play with. Dude, people are bad at buying video games. I'm not really sure what to tell you. Also the fact that, I can only host servers for 8 people at a time. It's like, alright, so, Ironsight, we can get 5 people on a team. Reflex Arena, we can get 8 people in a game. Zandronum, we can have infinity people. Like, literally limitless numbers of dudes because it's fucking Doom. Wait, he was just there? Alright, time to actually play the objective. Oh, they're really pushing this far? We're gonna reverse. Like, I really wasn't that far out. I would not be surprised if we reverse. Ah, God. The fucking crawler? That thing is so good. I had a set of 4 reflex keystick though, and they were on sale and was literally giving them away, but no one was interested. Because people are fucking bad! I don't understand it. The problem with having a constantly floating server is that it can be hard for you to actually get people to play. Yeah. I guess to some extent. Dude, I keep getting backfilled into instant losses. Feels bad. The GP rewards are good though. He's prone spam meta. Yeah, dude, just drop shot everybody. I got a fucking Celebration Vector out of one of my first boxes, and it really... That's the game trying to tell me that I should just be running around as sub-drop shotting people. That's the only way I can interpret it, at least, which is why I'm voting Ironwork. Not another multiplayer FPS with more advanced, fleshed-out melee options. See, melee is always, like, polarizing. Because I feel like the melee option in any given shooter is always going to be like one of the #1 targets for, wow, I can't believe I died to that, that's bullshit, like right after sniper rifles. Shooter with more advanced melee. Do you mean melee with more advanced shooter? Literal whole game is running around with fucking swords and shotguns. Oh no, Dot Howard. We're going to Birdie Koki. Alright. Because the goal when you're on Mart, because Mart is the worst map in the game, free. So you have to redefine the victory condition. The victory condition is now being in Birdie Koki. If you spawn and you can path yourself through Birdie Koki, you have achieved victory. I don't know why the fuck that worked. Although it's a pretty bad definition of working, if I'm being perfectly honest. Yeah, I think this might be a rifle game. I don't like sub-death rushing on Mart. Patience. I don't know why. See, I can't like mentally model. I can't mentally model Mart mid. For whatever reason, it's just like it's hard for me to fucking think of the way people are moving through it. Okay. At least maybe I accomplished something by pushing that guy out? I don't know. This round still kind of looks free. And name a big developer that is good. Does Platinum count? Oh, that was not a friend. I actually don't know how large Platinum is. I'm not like trying to be cheeky. I legit don't know. Platinum's made some stinkers. Yeah. I'd still say they're good overall, though. It's like you can fuck up and like I'd still consider them a good developer. It's like everybody brings up Korra as like the weakest in recent memory. And that game still has its share of fans. Wait, he's just back there? What the fuck? Am I literally just ran around behind everyone? Yeah, I don't know shit about Ninja Turtles, so that could very easily be hot garbage and I wouldn't know. Just run directly at people. Oh yeah, because Platinum see, that doesn't even count though, because that thing was fucking head-ass from the get-go. Just like, hey, we'd like you to make a game that could not exist anywhere but on the Wii U. It's like, oh, you want us to make garbage. I understand perfectly now. Let's actually fucking sit on the point and maybe, like, get streaks. Oh. I didn't even think I was vulnerable from that side. Dude just kind of snuck around. See, 9 kills, 9 deaths. This is the experience. 9 kills, 9 deaths, and I haven't been able to get on the fucking point, like, once. This is why it tilts me when people are like, guys, just fucking stand in the circle. It's like, what do you think everyone's trying to do? The reason we're not standing in the circle is because they're fucking killing us. Shit really shouldn't be hard to understand. Oh, I'm bad. There's so many here. I've been thinking of actually renting smokes and trying those out for a while, since I prefer detecting sight, broadly speaking anyway, just because I'm kind of fucking incapable. I've been thinking about using smokes and just like taking advantage of that interaction. Looks like smokes are strong on their own ass tax, even without the detecting sight gimmick. Fucking escort? Okay. Oh. This game's hard. Scoreboard seems to think I'm doing well, huh? No idea why it thinks that. I feel like I've done fucking nothing all game. I'm trying to create space, but just like... I don't know how I should be approaching this fucking point, so I'm like legit just running down path of least resistance, like, okay, maybe if I just fucking stream in and go for one every single time, then it'll give somebody else the opening to fucking stand. Uncarded, The Fast of Us. I like The Last of Us though, too. That's something at least. I should have been fucking holding those stairs like 10 seconds ago. La AK tiene buen recoil? I don't know, fuck about the AK, my man. Oh, those windows actually weren't broken yet, XD. God, I'm so slow to react on shots too, and I really should have just fucking swapped a secondary. It's hard being bad. It really is. Dude just fucking came back? Oh, veterans. Something about watching a stream in 144 is really bad. I watch streams on my main monitor all the time. That doesn't bother me that much. Maybe you're getting the mixed refresh rate bug where you've got something else moving on another monitor, so your primary monitor is stuttering. That's some shit I've been dealing with for a long time. I'm like, he can't possibly just be behind the fucking pillar, right? Oh, 144p. Shit, I forgot that was even a fucking quality option. I actually, like, because they added that fairly recently. It didn't used to be available. I have all my fucking streaks. Why am I so bad? We're completely fucked anyway. Like, it's beyond over, but I've got to be more aware of that shit. I'm running these for the express purpose of, like, trying to create space for my team, and I'm just not pressing them. Mix sounds awful, too? Oh, yeah, because of the audio compression. Yeah, I'd imagine it really doesn't play nice with whatever I've got going on with my voice right now. Because I'm using kind of a particular, very particular stack here. So I trialed the P90 for a while off one of the login rewards, and I kind of liked it as a sub. It felt a little bit less do or die than the Vector. What's going on here? Should probably go through and do my repairs. And just so this stops bothering me, I'm gonna fucking... Let's just do that, get it out of my fucking head. There we go. And it does stack the duration, how nice of them. Yeah, the clip size for sure. See, I have fond memories of the P90 in fucking COD 4, which I almost exclusively played at a fucking neighbor's house, but that gun was like my fucking lifeblood. It's like, oh, when I'm holding this, I feel like I can do anything. And in retrospect, I'm realizing because it was fucking broken. I like the AN94, like as far as ARs go. I feel like it works better for me than basically everything else I've tried so far. Which is not like a long list, mind you. God, I just fucking sit in areas for so long. And it's not like I dislike the KTC either. It really is not a bad gun. I keep trying to fucking... That didn't seem right to me, but alright. See, I don't get too tilted about that because I know what happened on the server side, and it's like, that situation has to get resolved somehow. Oh no, we can't actually be doing this. Alright, so now we push forward and actually fucking gain streaks, right? Oh god, behind too? God. Gotta check for flankers. Does the AN94 have full auto in this game? It does not. It's not hard to get a feel for the tap rhythm though. It's like super viable to just tap it at max rate and you're fine. That guy didn't die, did he? Yeah, he's still fucking there. He's still alive. I know he's still fucking somewhere. God, I can't deal with like people being on both sides at once though. It's like, I don't understand how to push objectives in a pug environment. One more shooter at the pulse for nothing. Modern Warfare 2 commando knife. Alright. So I'm gonna try to really focus on just fucking paying attention to what my teammates are pushing. Making a concerted effort to actually like coordinate pushes. Ah, see, he's lit though, he's fine. That guy's basically out of commission for a while, so he's fucking sitting behind the wall throwing. Because health regen in this game is way slower than Call of Duty. That's like pretty much the one material gameplay difference that actually affects how the game flows. He just came out fucking firing, okay. I just want domination game mode. Yeah, it's weird though because like the population is definitely small right now. I'm fucking stupid. I ran through fire. It's like already I almost feel like the population is a little bit too split, especially regarding the weird implementation of ranked mode that I still don't fully understand. Let me just spy for now. See if I can like bait a jammer or something. and they were all respawning and I wasn't fucking paying attention. How long you been playing this? Not very long. Picked it up like maybe a month or so ago, and I've been playing off and on since then. Probably got like under 50-60 hours in it. See, the fucking robot skins are tilting me, because for whatever reason my brain doesn't recognize them as a player. I suddenly think I'm playing Resource Takeover or something, and they're like not threatening. Because you can't die to the drones in Resource Takeover, it's fucking impossible, only like Metal Reapers. And they're fucking thin and weird and angular and hard to see, and I don't fucking understand. Also, I really should have been behind that fucking box. Like, I'm feeling very space created right now for sure, but... So I probably should have just held that. Oh well, at least I'll have the jammer. Like, I actually don't think this round is in danger. Okay, did I miss something? What the fuck? God, games with low downtime like this are fucking... I feel like I had to train myself to look at chat on every single spawn every time, but then I'm already preoccupied with the fact that I need to figure out what the hell I died to and why, and how I can prevent it the next time. Because if you stop engaging in that loop, you basically never get better, so it's like, alright, I need to devote time after every death to figure out what the fuck happened, and then I also have to be reading chat. Thank God my chat isn't faster. Are you mitigating recoil, or is the muzzle climb on the AN-94 just that beautiful? Yes and no. It's like little column A, little column B. I'm not great at recoil compensation, but like, I've gotten a lot better at it since I started. The AN-94 is also really not that, like... I've also got balance perk on, which is a recoil reduction thing. So, if you're seeing really easy recoil, it's probably that more than anything. Yeah, I still don't know what I'm doing with my loadouts either, but like balance, feather step, splash prod seems like just the best all-arounder sort of set. And then because I refuse to use offensive kill streaks because they tilt me off the face of the planet, and also I can't aim them, I'm going like spy, UAV, jammer. Because Stalker just like, Stalker wasn't happening for me. I would love to wallhack drone, but it seems like a fucking gimmick. And then it's like, I don't know, I guess you can slot in a Zeus, but the only times I ever see a fucking Zeus are like the last 30 seconds of last round of a fucking, oh, okay, dead control point game. Balance doesn't work, I think it's for sway, but it's not for recoil? Huh. You serious? That's very strange. I would not have known that. Might take that off for like quick aim or something then. I wasn't sure if that was a dude. Okay, and 94 next. I don't, like I said, sub-rushing on Mart is a pretty bad feeling. Because I don't really feel like there's any way to avoid fucking long sightlines on this map. See, I'm just not seeing people. Kill streaks, no thanks, hops in chat. Yeah, if I have to pick if I have to pick one of the two evils, I'll take kill streaks over vehicles. Like, I'm hugely not a fan of vehicle play. Just because I feel like developer resources that go towards that and gameplay time that goes towards that takes away from the core experience. Okay, real multiplayer shooters like Shadow the Hedgehog's multiplayer mode. Holy fuck, dude. You can't just, like, say things like that. God, just the locations of people makes no fucking sense to me right now. I feel like I understand where people are spawning, and then it's just, like, an angle that I thought was covered that has, like, two dudes on it. Somebody just walks up from behind it, and nobody has any idea what the hell's going on. Dude, enter the fucking Matrix! Yo, Keeg, I like your brother. Enter the Matrix GameCube was the hypest shit. The game was actually secret godlike. It was actually probably terrible, and I just remember it too fondly, but... God, what is map awareness? Alright, there's a dude. Hey. And I didn't see him through smoke? Okay, no, that was the pillar, okay. Wasn't Enter the Matrix fucking terrible? It might have been terrible. I remember it super, super fondly, but I think that was before I had the ability to distinguish bad games from good games. Going 1 for 1 every single fucking time. Are we at least leading? So, like, my suicides are at least... No, we're doing horribly, okay. Alright. So I'll just, like, round start spy next round or something, and... Dude, I'm free to crawlers. I remember when I gained the ability to distinguish good games from bad. See, the thing is, I got into video games so far before I actually knew how to play video games. Alright, somebody else saw that, right? I just need to know that I'm not the only one. I don't want to, like, draw a whole bunch of attention to it or anything. Just as long as I know that it wasn't my brain playing tricks on me. They're 100% gonna come up these fucking stairs. No? I keep seeing flashes of red and thinking it's my fucking sight. Oh, I'm stupid. Alright, I've still got my spy up, so I'll wait to stagger UAV or something. Taking the most head-ass weight at this fucking point. Honestly, maybe I should snipe here. Oh, motherfucker. Huh, okay. Alright. God. Shit is everywhere. I actually don't understand where I should be. Ghost Squad. Okay, so fucking physical Ghost Squad machines, right? Has anyone ever run into a Ghost Squad cab that was properly calibrated ever in their lives? Because I got the best experience with that game on the Wii because I could actually make sure that the fucking IR was calibrated correctly. But like any given fucking arcade with a physical machine and like the actual guns, 100% guaranteed to be miscalibrated. I've run into like, I've run into that fucking game like eight times in the wild, and not once has it been like what I consider playable for a light gun shooter. And my standards are not that high either. I'm not like out here to 1cc or anything. And the gun in the arcade does look fucking awesome. God. Tunnel vision, ahoy. Actually, the firing mode switch, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, it went like 1 round, 3 round auto, right? There's like a physical switch on the gun. You know what I actually need to give a try sometime after I can set up like a dolphin bar setup or something? Fucking Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles keeps showing up on lists of Wii games. And I have never tried it, nor do I know anything about the Resident Evil series. It's okay. I'm alright with okay. I'm okay with alright. I'm not actually that funny. Okay, so I got all my contracts done for today. Damn, alright, yeah, I need to do something about balance then. If balance actually doesn't work, then I guess, like... This is like... I almost want to do this to clear rooms. Like, quick aim is almost certainly the correct choice, but... Like, if balance is literally bugged. Vector quick reload is a huge fucking meme, so I guess I'll use that. Like, on snipers, I guess, like... Hold breath time, I'm assuming that's not bugged? But quick aim seems like the winner. I'm gonna have to get used to that if I take it off, though. That's why I always worry about stuff like that. It's like, this sort of customization stuff doesn't ever feel empowering to me. It feels like I'm gonna fuck with my muscle memory or my understanding of the game if I have to change it later. Balance actually just reduces weapon sway when aiming, not recoil? Yeah, okay. So I don't think I was right. So balance might still be worth on snipers, I guess? I wonder if it's, like... I wonder if it's designed to function the way it is right now, or if it's, like, bugged. Like, whether it's a tooltip error or a functionality error. And god, the words tooltip error. I know there are a couple people who might be here, but to start frothing at the mouth at tooltip error. I was thinking about, Big Pouch, actually. Wasn't sure about it, but I was considering it. Yeah, dude, quick reload Vector is a fucking powerful meme. Alright. Somewhat new silent scope from 24 translation error? Okay. Biggest tooltip error seems Mega's Black Queen's Shadowverse. Yeah. Yeah, Black Queen's tooltip being so incredibly wrong on launch is actually hilarious. Like, it wasn't even close to correct. If you read the card text, it would just be literally wrong every single time. I don't really know what I thought I was going to achieve by going up the ladder. Okay, actually, for this point in particular, there's kind of a hilarious spot. Since I took off my balance, I might suck ass and not be able to hit anything here. But you can totally just fucking wallbang people through that, like, this wall here. And that's, like, the way I've had the most success at handling this map. It's just, like, cover ladder and try to wallbang people on point. Because it's one of those unique sorts of situations where they're actually somewhat exposed. There's somebody pushing into our fucking spawn. Took a couple guesses. Yeah, the ability to, like, blind fire over a ladder or something would be nice. You don't even have to, like, peek over it. You can literally just fucking shoot. As long as you can, like, accomplish something by being there. Speaking of accomplishing something by being there, I feel like I could probably be in a better place right now. It's like, literally, as long as I'm sitting here, I'm getting streaks and I'm fucking scoring points. Ah. You throw a frag in the general direction of the enemy and you see 4 people running in panic. Yeah. So I feel like Big Pouch has a purpose for that. Because in a lot of, like, small engagements, people will, like, see your frag and then assume it's like, okay, so now I'm safe, I can go in. So being able to, like, put extended pressure on people with that. Did I get him? No, no way, that was the other guy for sure. In CS, you can shoot on ladders, you shouldn't do it, but you can. Alright, so explain that for somebody who doesn't really play CS. I'm fucking free, by the way, but that's okay. Alright. I'm not meant to snipe for right now. Just give me my AN-94 and Let me fucking pray. Come on, baby. The way is clear. Did they just throw it and then not push? I bet they went up to the fucking interactable. I guarantee you they went up from the interactable. And I got fuck all for penetration there. I know it was hitting too, it just like didn't do anything. My brain doesn't understand how to fucking interpret flankers. I don't read the damage indicator because the games that I play don't have one of those. So I'm getting shot and it's like, oh, somebody must be in front of me. Wait, I don't understand. Like, how do I make myself safe from that shit? I've been meaning to play Siege, actually. I have a lot of friends who speak very highly of it, but I don't know a lot about it personally. Yo, that dude actually used a fucking quick chat call out. I think that's the first time I've ever seen anyone use those for an actual legitimate purpose. One bullet headshot goes with any gun because, you know, it's a gun. Holy shit, quick reload is the biggest meme. Look at this shit. I have another clip, dickhead. I played for 3 years now and I'm still terrible. I mean, I'm a fan of that kind of game. I have a weird relationship with team games in general. Anybody who's been following me for a while knows this. It's a complicated and really fucked up relationship with games. I feel like the push for everything to be fucking esports is like kind of a negative trend. Not because I dislike organized competition or fucking putting cash into that. I think that's a cool thing, although I think there's always going to be room for the alternatives. But just because for something to be an e-sport, it's gotta have room for a fucking team component. And the singular exception is like... The singular exception right now, I guess, is Quake Champions, which is the single most forced e-sport in the history of fucking mankind. And id and Saber are trying desperately to pour resources into it to make sure that it doesn't go belly up. Chase the enemy spot. Why am I trying to do this with a sub? Go do something else anywhere.
Okay.
Hit no shots, achieve nothing. I thought that was in high position. ESPN had to force some unorthodox stuff in the beginning. Yeah, for sure. The TV broadcasting format, like, and the way it interacts with fighting games in particular, it's been a hot topic the last couple of days, I guess. I ran in and there's someone on the point, but I don't know where the fuck they are or who they are. Literally just fucking running in and dying every time. You have to stand on the point to win, but if you don't stand on the point, if you stand on the point, sometimes you just get blown up because it's inevitably the most vulnerable part of the fucking map. Game mode is actually too big brain for me. Didn't use Streak's whole game again. You launch Quake 3 with good community interfaces. Dude, Reflex was so fucking close, but they lost people on the price point and the art style, I think. Because the art style wasn't a creative choice of theirs. In the Kickstarter, they're talking about fucking beautifully detailed textured maps, and they had a whole bunch of fucking gorgeous looking concept mock-ups up. And they made sure to stress for the diehards that you would be able to turn all this shit off and play with flat fucking walls and high-vis configs whenever you wanted. And then their only artist just kind of walked. And very, very soon after, they decided that they were going to go with meshes instead of textures for the whole thing. And while I think the game can look great in the hands of the right mappers, by default your impression of it is not excellent. It's not a great looking game. I believe there's beauty in that kind of utilitarian philosophy for sure. But like, it wasn't even their intention. I think I'll put balance back on this. So. Looks nice for a Minecraft clone, yeah, exactly. Fucking planet Earth's hottest take. I kinda like Outpost. But yeah, Reflex lost people on the price point and the art style, and it's a shame because, I mean, like, and if you ask somebody who's in the Reflex community, they can talk about a lot of very minor things that, like, affect the way the game is played at high levels. But so few people give a shit about that, which is not to say that it doesn't matter, just that, like, it didn't affect the way that Reflex was received at all. What happened is that I had a fucking rushed launch with a game that didn't look great. Fucking Steam reviews are flooded with no players, which causes there to be no players, which causes there to be no players ad infinitum. And then they've even got like a crate system. They've got the community making skins for Steam, for the Steam Marketplace. And the game still costs money to buy in. Like, humans are risk-averse creatures. Nobody wants to buy into that situation if they don't know if there are players. Or even worse, if the Steam reviews flat out tell them there is no one playing this game. I don't know why I didn't see that. Yeah, it's like if Reflex went free to play, something like free to play with community servers only, and then like some kind of paid version for access to matchmaking, map editor, etc. That would be like, that's my dream for it, because that means that I get to play with all my fucking friends who want to play with me in Reflex, but can't because they don't want to take a chance on it. Because they don't want to pay for something that they're going to play so rarely or so infrequently. Because not everybody's fucking hardcore!
I'm hardcore.
Daryl's hardcore.
Yeah.
The game has been pushed from day one as, like, focused almost entirely on the dual game mode. 1v1 fucking competitive no item timer stuff. And that's fantastic for the core slice. But like, number one, the core slice already has a game they like. That's why they're the core slice to begin with. It's like one of the biggest complaints about Reflex from, whoa, that's crazy. One of the biggest complaints about Reflex from high-level players is basically that it's not CPMA. DJ the original mix next to all your songs makes me happy. Yeah, this is digitally imported Radio's funky house station. It's been pretty good for me in the past. Like, I'm loath to shill most things, but this radio has been doing pretty well for me, largely speaking. Yo, that throw speed's actually ridiculous. What the fuck? That actually looks broken. Like, it looks like the animation legitimately is not functioning as intended. See, like, as long as we have boots on point, I don't feel bad, like, holding here and trying to fucking just take space and stop people. I think that's the trick, though, is that I can't be trying to take space when nobody actually has a fucking solid foothold. I thought I saw red up there, but I guess I should have been watching ground floor. And yeah, zoning with nades in particular. Like, that throw speed's actually kind of broken. Someone's got a spy up. Looks like everybody's kind of congregating on the stairs here. Whoa, what the fuck? I had no fucking idea what was going on there at all. I feel like I kind of had to be there. Oh yeah, the Dragon Ball patch notes. Arxis. Somebody was talking, I don't remember who this was, so if somebody remembers who this thread was from, it'd be fantastic. Wow, he actually fucking jumped. Legs. But there was a thread regarding developer intention versus actual, like, balance and feeling of balance. And how a lot of the changes in the DBFZ change list seem to be, this wasn't intended, so we have to kill it, without really thinking about why it would be too strong. And yeah, Cell remains perfect. That's pretty much the hot topic right now. Got thrones everywhere? Okay, at least somebody got him. Wait, I got him, okay. Yeah, very small handful of balance changes, and the rest of it is anything that wasn't deliberate is getting removed. And I think... see, because a lot of those unintended interactions are like the only things that are making characters legit in that fucking game, or making them unique. Like, if everybody only has access to the core system mechanics, and like, there are a small handful of debatably distinctive special moves. Sorry, I'm fucking stuttering so much today. I don't know, it's not a great look. Totally my triple, by the way. Eh. Oh, internet's on fire. Shit. Yeah, losing mad frames. Sorry about that. Looks like we might have stabilized. I'm fucking watching the drop frame counter and not my, hopefully that was just a temporary spike. I haven't had one of those happen to me for longer than like 30 seconds recently. They used to happen for like minutes, fucking hours at a time. I haven't had that happen to me recently, but if it does start happening again, I'm gonna fucking call in. Oh, what the hell? Gamerge, man. It's like, you've got to let characters do something unique, even if that means letting them have weird jank sometimes. Alright, can I get a delay test? Please press Tyron. Or your preferred emote. God, I'm just fucking getting freed up. Alright, you guys may want to refresh because that's longer delay than you should be seeing under this mode. Might have been that the lost frames never got properly caught up. Of course, if this is your usual delay, then pay me no mind, I guess. Oh. Right. I should listen to fucking street callouts. Die 100 fucking times? Very not optimal. Oh, that's good. Some Z fighting on the fucking decals. Another fuck off and die plane. I'm tired of you. I also can't hit shit, and I'm very sorry. I feel like I see a lot of AK. Is that just because it's like fucking gun people know? Or because it's actually strong? Weren't you talking about how edge cases make fighting games more interesting earlier? Dude, fighting games are inevitably all about edge cases. It's whether you design your game accordingly or not. Like, even if you design your game to be the most fucking filed down piece of shit known to mankind, it's going to be about those edge cases that people exploit anyway. Inevitably, competitive play does boil down to, like, the systems pushed to their limits in whatever way. And so you can either design your game so that the interactions at those edge cases are interesting and fun, or you can not do that and watch the game devolve entirely into undesigned fucking disaster territory. Edge cases are like, it's not specific to fighting games, it's just the idea of like a particular situation that represents like the absolute extreme of some mechanics interacting. Contested, but no one understands why. It is up to me to save the world. I'm so fucking dead. So it's like a great example from a fighting game that I think people will appreciate here is the idea of Capcom balancing characters by health in Street Fighter 4, particularly Street Fighter 4 pre-Ultra. Where it's like, okay, so this character is too strong, so we'll weaken them in some way by making them easier to kill or something, without the understanding that the entire reason they were strong is because when they worked, they never got hit in the first place. Evil Ryu is a great example of an edge case. Hard skipping without holding breath is a bit of a tilter. I don't know how breath works. I'm fucking holding shift every time, and it just doesn't look like it does anything? Maybe I have to, like, wait for the entire scope animation and then hit shift? It feels like I'm always wobbling no matter what I do, honestly. Bang. Alright, so last audio check I think I'll do for the stream. Everything alright? You can hear me over the music, game over the music, everything is, like, distinct and audible and not a fucking strain on your ears. Am I supposed to be dropping maps in Act 8? Yeah, that's about where you start dropping maps. You'll build up a decent base of tier 1s if you just run up and down blood aqueducts like 500 times while you're leveling. Almost. If you hold breath as soon as you scope, it'll have you hold breath. Alright, so I can like hit RMB and then like hold shift while it's doing the scope in animation and it'll buffer hold breath. It's almost like not fully understanding how exactly to properly balance a mechanic. To an extent, yeah. It's just like the understanding that no matter what mechanics you build, you've got to think about how they interact in like the most extreme possible cases. Because inevitably, like, extreme cases are what competitive play is about. People aren't playing because they enjoy the system, they're fucking leveraging the system as a way to gain advantages over their opponent that could be considered unfair by, you know, people who are outside of that ecosystem. How late into Act 9 is Blood Aqueduct? Yeah, it's literally at the start. Like, before you even get to Act 9 Town, Blood Aqueduct is before that. It's basically the safe haven. Like, you sit there for as long as you want for your character to feel, like, somewhat stable and complete, and then you, like, go do your Cruel Lab, and optionally you go get carried through Merciless Lab, and then you go do Katava, because as soon as you do Act 10 Katava, you get your resistance penalty applied. If you're playing in hardcore, if you just like to have your shit in order, you may also want to get your resistances sorted out before you leave Blood Aqueduct, because after killing Katava, you do get the resistance penalty, and gear that was supposed to work before now might not, and you'll be taking like double elemental damage for no reason. Yeah, fighting EX Slayer. People found infinites nearly instantly, and Riku was like, yeah, you know, people probably aren't going to be able to use this shit. It's way too impractical. Everyone's using it online all the time. There are fucking videos about it everywhere. And they're like, yeah, you know, I guess we messed up. Just like the understanding that when competition comes into play, people are going to do whatever the fuck it takes. People have gotten really fucking good at fighting games. Dude, are we on Cloud 9 again? Cloud 9 TDM, alright. That guy, was he on stairs, or...? Yeah, the other thing about Ironsight that you might have noticed from time to time is that hipfire doesn't actually suck ass completely. And nobody's interested in fair. And I feel like that kind of segues nicely into like the second part of the balance patch conversation, which is like it's so much more important for something to feel fair and to feel fun than for it is to be balanced. Because like, unless you've built a game where there's an insane amount of power in the core systems and characters are kind of indistinguishable because of that, or you've built a game that's like beyond impossible to play. And there's like literally infinite fucking skill ceiling. And like that's obvious at every single level of play. Which is a really, really, really hard task, and most fighting games don't achieve it or come anywhere close. Holy shit, this guy's still here? Anyway, my point is, unless you do what could be credibly considered the impossible, dude, someone is always on these fucking stairs, then your game is not going to be is not going to be as diverse as you want it at the top level anyway. People are going to pick shit that wins. People are going to pick shit that's fucking explored. It's easy to pick up and generate wins with. Shit like that, you know? So it's like, instead of striving for fucking equal usage rate of every character and shit like that. Swearing a lot. Okay. You should be trying to focus on always on the stairs. You should be trying to focus on... The girl's listening to this and having a heart attack. You should be trying to focus on making interactions feel fair and transparent and fun. Because that's gonna matter way more to like 98% of people. And even like, even professional players who are like playing the game as a career thing and trying to get nothing but wins out of it, they care about whether the game is fun too. Like, you burn out faster, you have less energy to put into competition. Less money goes into stuff because people are less excited about the game in general. hey, SNK has been balancing according to, like, let's make things fun first for a while now, and it seems to be working alright for them. Broadly speaking, of course. Melee is a weird case when it comes to talking about balance, because absolutely nothing in Melee functions in any way as designed. Like, that game, as it is currently played, does not resemble the game that was designed or programmed in any fucking way whatsoever. Also, I got fucking banged by an escort drone. It's literally made up entirely of divergent, like, weird meme shit. I love Melee, but I feel like it's fair to categorize its high-level play as weird meme shit. Dude, I'm actually just running into shit. Gotta slow down the pace of the game a little bit here. Wonder if the original fighter's history is balanced or not. Oh, rip everyone. That's good. Okay, so I can't wall bang to the box. That's actually a really good spot. What the hell? That fucking spaz 12. Alright, jam and spy. Need some fucking sight. I'm not giving this topic quite enough, like, I'm not doing it justice because I'm also trying to learn another fucking competitive game while I'm talking about it. Also, Internet on Fire, sorry. God, time to kill. This guy's actually going off this Lumaray guy. Actually, just like legit sitting on stairs. Seems like a pretty powerful and flexible spot to be, honestly. This guy's on stairs again. There's still a guy there too. He's gonna fucking come down in a second. Or he's circled all the way around, not a different guy. Yeah, the grenade indicator is super nice. Being able to see your projectiles in flight is super important for, like, actually adjusting to the way they fly. Quake Champions figured this out really, really fast after implementing the nail gun and realizing that you can't actually see the nails as they're in flight, like, ever. Like, the difference between the nail gun and the plasma gun is pretty holy that you can see the plasma gun from both sides. So one side can dodge it and the other side can actually aim it and lead it correctly. But nah, let's just use the nail gun. Let's make sure that nobody has any fucking idea what's going on and you're taking ticks of 20 damage like 4 times a second for no reason. And so the solution to this was to make the plasma gun a skin for the nail gun. You know, a skin that you can purchase. Id. What happened? Blink twice if you're under duress. Alright, I'm gonna refill this actually. I'll be back in like just a second. Are you alive? Okay, there we go. Lights on. I'll be back in just a second. Don't go anywhere, or do. I'm not the boss. So regarding the bot still being dead, also nice link, it's because Twitch is kicking her off basically constantly. It's not something I can do a whole lot about, unfortunately. For whatever reason, reconnecting is just fucking on fire. Let's snipe. So in TDM, I got backfilled, but there are no kills just yet. Alright, we're spawning this side, but everybody's pushed up really far. Somebody died there, so that means there's a flanker somewhere around here. Keep getting fucking leg shots. I'm aiming for the center of the model because it's my fucking instinct. Aim for the part where you are able to fucking hit. Like if you're off, it gives you the most lenience in any direction. I'm about to legit run marathon on snipers, I hate this. So here's a ship. Can I pick somebody off with a meme here? Oh no. See, I didn't actually know where like the spot was on the other side. Oh no. It's lit like a 2008 PC game. Yeah, it's got that very like nothing but static light map sort of feel to it. There. Finally. And just like that. Just aim for heads and you will get body shots. See, I feel like, given where my fucking crosshair placement is right now, you might be right. It's such a weird thing to have to think about, though. Again, in the games that I typically play, fine crosshair placement really isn't a thing. Other than, like, edge case rail angles, and even then, you've typically got the entire slice of a body to work with. Dude. Okay, that's footsies, right? When you whiff a fucking sniper and somebody just runs out and peeks you for free and punishes after they hear it. That's footsies, I think. I think that could qualify. I don't know where the hell anybody is or where anything is. Oh, okay. I understand. As a BF player, it really stresses me out that you barely use your sidearm. Yeah, I have a really bad habit of not switching. Because once again, it's not an option that I usually have access to. And most arena shooters, except for like Xenotic, which is one of my favorites, but I didn't get the chance to play much weapons in it anyway, you're actually locked out of weapon switch for the entire cooldown of your gun. So if you fire a rail and it's got 1350 MS reload, then you're locked into holding rail and sitting there like a chump for the entire time. And it's meant to make the weapons exploitable in that way, very specifically. My sidearm's an E, right? Yeah, we have the fucking deagle. Assume Darwin Project? I've heard of it, I think. Is that the fucking game that got the big netcode rewrite recently? That took it from being the worst netcode in human history to just kind of bad? Dude, what is going on with these drones? What in the fucking world? I got his fucking legs, because I was aiming at his legs. Efficiency. Approximately how much gun do I have left? 5 gun. 7 gun. Thank God for that guy missing at the exact moment when my scope became visible, so I didn't get aim punched off that shot. Frames seem like they might be dying right now, I'm not sure. We need a ritual for when this shit happens. Because it happens frequently enough that I feel like we should make a sacrifice to some sort of minor god. I don't know what fucking angle I'm peeking here. I'm peeking angles that don't exist. That's a security camera. That is a fucking environment object. That was a fucking mess. What do you think this game's chances of becoming big are? It really fucking depends on how they market and... oh yeah, body shot, okay. And whether the netcode issues, which are small but the really noticeable ones, get ironed out. Also, the social ecosystem is completely broken right now, and that'll prevent this game's, that'll prevent everyone who's super in love with this game from actually playing it for long periods of time and shilling it to their friends, is if the social stuff and party systems are broken. So that should be their first priority, I think, even before content updates. It's a little bit light on maps as well, and, like, that's an issue for some people, but I don't think it's a fundamental issue. That can be fixed with time. But, like... the core systems, which are for the most part solid, it's just technical issues. Oh no, what the fuck? Oh no. I feel bad every time something like that happens, like I cheated somebody. I shot his legs! And that could seem fine to me, especially because there are melee attacks. Yeah, I've only, I've seen a little bit of gameplay footage, and I've seen the Battle Nonsense review on it. Oh. Yo, Red Dot on AR-94, that actually sounds kinda... that looks smooth as fuck, maybe I should do that. Seems very clean. You know, what was I saying? Yeah, I saw a little bit of gameplay footage, and then I saw the Battle Nonsense videos on it, which was, this game has by far the worst network performance I've ever seen. And then this game still has really bad network performance, but they fixed it being completely broken, so kudos, and I hope it continues to get better. So it's like, hey, at least they're going in the right direction. Exciting to see people finally breaking the Unity stigma. It's a long process that's happened over a couple of years, convincing people that Unity isn't a gigantic piece of shit for anything that, like, needs to be performant. Alright, anything, honestly, fucking anything that isn't Mart. My phone's lit up. What do you want? I see Alt is, working on the bot? I see I've made a fucking breakthrough. Oh boy. Oh hey, they figured out Discord embeds. There we go. Sick. Alright, some more sniper practice, I guess. Yeah, I heard about that, about how it's using TCP for no apparent reason. See, the weird thing is, I think Ironsight is also using TCP for no fucking reason, but apart from kind of, like, unusually high movement delay that causes, like, unusually high movement delay and lag compensation values, like, it actually performs pretty well apart from that, like, gunfire delay is super low. It's just that some things need to be tweaked just a little bit. It's like, really, the implementation is so important. Wow, how long is he back there? Oh, I got aim punched just as I lined it fucking up. Wow, he's still there too. God. Alright. You think you're so cool. You think you're the coolest motherfucker on Earth. Well, you're not. Alright. Did this guy's killer also die? Or is he still back here somewhere? I really shouldn't just fucking free-scoping. I'm so bad. I died to the same dude, like... aim punch is that thing that happens where you get shot while you're scoped and your fucking aim goes all over the place. Patience. I'm slowly working it out. I tried. Like, do I have the time to scope? Not anymore. Let's just fucking shoot and see what happens. Oh, it was terrible. This guy is jumping around corners! Keep hitting people's legs. Just fucking move your crosshair up just a little bit, idiot. This guy's making a fucking frag movie. I am 100% sure I'm about to show up in a montage. That's a dude. Oh, he went all the way around? I actually didn't think there was a path there. Fuck. Somehow we mutual with snipers again. Consider using the sidearm. I really should. I'll try to keep it in like the forefront of my mind. Also, I don't pay attention to blade drones. Dumb. This is such a fucking good haul. Wow, that was kind of delayed too. Looks like the game needed a moment to catch up. Just a little quicker. Cool. That was an interesting little quirk of inputs there. Literally could not do anything and somehow survive that engagement. Hope you heard the fucking mashing. I really need to check that door. Legs every fucking time. It's the legs. And I got freed up by... Is that a sub? Wait, what's happening here? Wait. No. Oh dear. Think your gun just jammed? Do I have a fucking breath meter anywhere on the UI? Or is that just something I've got to know? Fucking knees! This guy running around with a name thick. I guarantee you this person thinks they're really funny. Frames seem to be struggling a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bad. So there was a large amount of people buying old games over new ones, at least according to Steam sales. Yeah. See, what I don't get is that there's this fucking type of person that I don't understand, where they'll just play one game forever. Like, they spend 95 to 100% of their time playing video games, playing the same game, and they'll play it for hundreds of hours. I'm like, not that I don't understand 100-hour dedication, but like, Daryl has been waking up and playing Path of Exile 16 hours a day, every day, for like at least a year and a half. And like, I don't understand how you cannot hate yourself after doing that, let alone the game. It's just like I burn out so fast. And so like, you see a bunch of people, it's just like, oh, alright. So now I've decided I'm playing Fortnite. I will play nothing but Fortnite for the next year. Bought PUBG, play nothing but PUBG next year. That's wild shit, I don't understand it. Oh wait, no, I fucking switched. Too many games are becoming a service. I mean, I guess in a lot of ways I'm fine with like the game as a service sort of model. Like a lot of games do need that consistent support. They do need to be continually bringing in fucking money to keep their servers up or whatnot. Content pipeline, etc. It's like there are genres and styles of game where I can totally understand trying to keep the game alive as long as possible, and like that's the game exists so that it can prolong the game, that kind of shit. Applying that model to things that clearly don't benefit from it, it's like, yeah, it can go both ways, but Oh yeah, next time I'm gonna try out Red Dot on AR-57, see how it feels. Did we just kill everyone? Alright, free coins, let's go. Wait, where am I? Oh, okay. I don't know how to read. Lots of new names to stream. Might be because I'm playing a game that literally any other human on the planet of Earth is actually watching. That does seem to be important frequently. But yeah, for all the new faces, I appreciate you coming by. He was pretending to be a corpse. That's the shit that blows my mind about being prone, is that I can't tell a prone player apart from a corpse like 95% of the time. If all games become a service, they tend to keeping your attention and time to themselves, how you have the time to play all the other games that come out. I mean, I guess. You could always just, like, not play the game forever. What I'm more concerned about with, like, the games as a service thing is the fact that, like, if you got games that are trying to make everything off of their own dedicated servers instead of allowing community servers to be hosted, for instance, then when that game's servers go down, that game's got an expiration date. Same for, like, although I'm told they've changed this, stuff like the new Square Enix Hitman on launch, where it was going to be an episodic thing where episodes could fucking disappear. And that shit's crazy! It's like, what do you mean I could just lose my video game? The same goes for a lot of lockdown console stuff. It's like, we still don't know how to fucking emulate the Saturn. We're doing better. We're making progress, but it's still not going great. Subscription games are another thing altogether. I appreciate games with like a soft sub sort of payment model, where you have the option to like, where the game is available in some form as a free-to-play thing, but you can pay some kind of recurring subscription to basically remove the free-to-play scruples. I don't mind that shit because my interest in games comes and goes in waves, and so when I feel like investing a lot of time into the game, I'll sub and enjoy the benefits of that, and when I don't, then I don't feel like I'm pressured to either play it a fuck ton to get my money's worth or not play it at all. I can just, like, you know, play when I feel like playing. That was a well-timed airstrike, my friend. Dude is jumping, and I was totally behind cover for that one. And yeah, there's virtually no reason to have a single player thing operated in the way that, like, Hitman was originally slated to be operated. Well, the reason is money. The reason is always money. But, like, there's no reason from a player perspective. It doesn't benefit you in any way. Virtual games and services, arcade games. God. I need to get to around 1, like, sometime very, very soon. My access to transportation is a little bit all over the place. And, like, if I'm gonna go that far up, it's like a couple hours from where I'm at to around 1. But I really wanna fucking go, because I haven't played any well-maintained Bomani arcade machines in a very, very long time. And I miss it, dude. I miss the arcade atmosphere, too. It's just such a fucking cozy place to be. It feels like home. Best arcade we have near me is also a bar. Yeah, I get hit with that a lot. It's like, alright, so we can go play a 3-year-old version of Pump It Up at Dave & Buster's. That's an option that's available to us. You think you're slick? You think you're fucking pushing? Two dudes in an escort drone seems very unlikely. Dude, escort drone actually seems ridiculously good for holding points. I'm like kind of concerned it might be too strong actually. God, I'm trying to read chat and run out at the same time. That's my own damn fault. It's like I was all excited for going to Cali because it's like, oh, Cali, it's got like 6 round 1s, and then I realized they're all further up north. And California is, you may or may not remember this, but it's kind of large. So what's contesting this right now? The dude on the other side of the wall or what? Oh wow, this game is actually mad loud right now. Are you guys sure the game isn't like drowning out my voice or anything? Because I just noticed that gunfire is showing up really, really fucking high on my meters. That dude was just there. I thought somebody else was covering that fucking window. I guess as long as it's like infrequent. Because that's always the thing. Dealing with games and music with a lot of dynamic range makes it really fucking hard to make sure everything's always audible. I guess I'll participate in this for a while, and then they're gonna flank soon. There's no way they won't, so... Somebody dying in a yard? Is it because they're pushing in here, or...? I should have fucking known he'd just jump. Yeah, there's... I guess because of the fucking organizational cost that these large-ass games generate, you get into these really unfortunate situations. Like, nobody can make small games anymore. Big studios never make small games. Never want to, like, spend a comparatively smaller amount on this shit, because so much of the budget is inevitably going into making sure that everyone on the planet has heard of it anyway. Yeah. It's a weird place to be, man. Jeez. I think we might just be able to push it over and win. Oh wow, he was actually there already? Fuck. Alright, good night, Akari. Is it that late right now? Can't even see my My wallpaper's too light to see the time. I'm sorry, team. Oh yeah, it's like 8:30 here, so which means it's like getting towards midnight on the other side of the US. So. Trying to be patient here. See, there's nothing quite as satisfying as just sitting on the point and watching that stack of points roll in. I know this won't happen, but sometimes I find myself wishing for like another video game crash. So I really don't feel like I personally need commercial video games right now. It's like most of what I'm playing is old shit or indie shit. Wouldn't it be nice if Activision had some kind of fucking scandal that caused them to tank and EA followed soon after? Alright, so he's covering that door, so... that guy's going around. I am going to stop you from doing that. Where the fuck are you? Maybe I am not going to stop you from doing that. And then everyone spontaneously ran off the point to go do something else. That ragdoll is one of the best things I've ever seen. Is it the real mid-tier with trashy Vita JRPGs? Honestly, though. So we're talking established studios with multiple titles under their belt. We're just like, alright, we're gonna make something that makes a little bit of money. Not a whole lot, just like enough money so we can continue existing as a company and everybody gets paid. And you know, if that turns out to be Trails in the Sky, and I guess that happens. What the fuck is this guy doing? Okay, you've got that door. I know for a fact you've got that door. See, like... I feel like I'm in the minority here when I say that I don't have a problem with loot boxes as such. Like, the concept of them does not bother me necessarily. I feel like they're misused right now, sure, but I don't even necessarily feel like they're always cancer. It's just that they're gambling. That's like literally what it is. And there's a reason we have incredibly fucking strict gambling rules regarding, like, publishing odds and being available for audits and shit like that. And I just want to see those rules applied to the rest of the rest of the industry. Like gacha games? What the fuck? How do people feel good dropping cash on gacha games when they could just blatantly lie about the rates and manipulate them whenever the fuck they want? Like, what the hell? The amount of fucking room to just, like, tweak and modify rates and just, like, screw with you. Free-to-play games that, like, make the, like, gradually crank up the game's difficulty, but then silently take it down right after you make a microtransaction purchase. Be like, oh, see, I paid for this and now I'm having a lot more fun. And your fucking primate brain stores that pattern. This is what happens. And the fact that we've gotten people to start paying for PNGs, it's like on top of games that have, like, okay, so on a scale from like a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of like actually having gameplay, where 1 has gone home and 10 is Quake 3 Arena, these games are like a solid 2 to 3. Like, there's so little in the way of actually interacting with the game that isn't filtered through the gacha experience. Man, I really should have taken a fucking sniper for this. Like, this angle is fucking hilarious. You're still alive, aren't you? You sure are. And I should have known you were prone. What? That was not a friend. Just getting her an operant conditioning, be damned. Yeah, here's the fucking fake Grand Order player. So you're covering... This is a weird point because there's actually only 2 entrances. Like, you can't even really flank. Like, that's not really a thing that you can do here. And look at this, I'm fucking building streaks. Hey, look at that, it was free! Managed to take the tactics out of Fire Emblem, make it into a numbers game entirely. Yeah, see, it's like... And the wild thing is... Heroes is, in a lot of ways, about team building. It's about building a team that fucking beats other teams and beats content that has very little to do with tactics or strategy and has a lot to do with what team you're facing in both PvP and PvE. And it's like, you can build a game out of that, too. People play RPGs. I don't know why, but they do. It's just that, like, you gated the team building behind the gacha. You literally can't play Fire Emblem Heroes in any meaningful way unless you spend hundreds of fucking dollars on it. It's crazy. I don't even know how it happens. But psychological manipulation and unaudited, fucking unregulated gambling is a hell of a drug. Yeah, detecting sight. Detecting sight's fucking cheating! So you can, like, sweep the area. It's so good here. And yeah, frames may be on fire, I apologize for that. Should probably sit on the fucking point. I don't know if anybody else had that idea. It's like Fire Emblem's super lenient too, which is why it's been able to catch on. Like, Fire Emblem grosses so much because you can play it while, like, minor wailing. Like, sure, you still need to wail like a fucking maniac in very time-limited windows to get stuff like merges, but... like, actually just seeing the units you want, period? Way easier in Fire Emblem than, like, any other gacha game. I fucking got suckered into playing Magia Record. Magia Record is ass, by the way. I'm waiting for the fucking story translations and leaving it like a fucking... oh god. This is a bad place to be. Detecting sight is broken. And see, there's a reason these games don't have the option to purchase what you want. Like, I know a lot of people who would, like, if, say, you have you're gonna on average see a given unit in like 20 draws and each draw costs $1, they'd gladly pay like $30 to see that unit guaranteed. They don't do that for a very particular reason, because the game's not for people who are making small purchases. It's for literal fucking gambling addicts, and the fact that it's not regulated accordingly is scary. For a single Benjamin, the game never received anything worthwhile. And that's the thing, you can buy nothing! You can buy literally 0 things! With so much money! It's a scary thought, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna start using smokes. This shit is too broken. Just being able to peek shit that other people can't. Wow. Alright, now cover the other angle. Okay, so they're getting lit up out there. Somebody else is watching the other door, so I just have to wait and be patient. You got an escort too. You know what, fuck it. Let's win. Let's just fucking win, because this point's poorly designed. So the other guys might have died. There we go. almost like no one wants to regulate something if everyone's making money. And more like it's almost like all the regulating bodies in this case are bought out by fucking representatives of the people they should be regulating. Like, you know what's happening.
Yeah, Big Chicken went on about that once. One of the big PoE streamers.
Yeah.
Chicken, like, he was talking about gotcha games and, like, all kinds of stuff. Like, he went on a tangent about it for, like, an hour and a half.
Because there's so much to talk about. The mystery is never ending. Why do people spend hundreds of dollars monthly for JPEGs? Literal gambling addictions. That's the answer that nobody wants. What would you consider a good implementation of loot boxes? Alright, so the most reasonable implementation of loot boxes I think I've ever seen is in Path of Exile, where Path of Exile loot boxes show up before you can purchase the items inside them individually, but after the loot box goes away, you can purchase them all. So that's step one, being able to actually fucking get the items out of the box, like, individually at some point. And step two is that the box is actually priced at the lowest value of any of the items in it. So, like, if the items are going to go on sale later, say there's 4 items and there's like 200, 400, 2,000, and 5,000, and that's all that they cost in the shop, that box is going to be 200 to buy every single time. And that's like, the combination of those two things makes the entire interaction feel super fair. And it's like, yeah, Path of Exile's microtransaction prices are overall really fucking ridiculous. You're paying like $15 for a recolor, paying $30 for a set of wings. It's crazy. But just like the loot box structure in particular feels like it's hitting you in the face so much less if there's even like a small amount of attention paid to the fact that, you know, you might be exploiting a human. Wild thought, right? On a blue blade phone. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised there isn't one. I know you can get your blue spectral throw. That's a build I feel like you might enjoy more. I don't know. Alright, let's play Sniper today. Wow, I've actually been going on this for a while. I'm having a pretty good time too. I haven't been able to session like this in Ironsight and actually enjoy myself like this for a while. I don't feel like I'm learning quite as quick as I'd like to per se, but I don't know, I'm having an alright time. So I was right in peeking the god window. That was a correct instinct to have. Oh. Already? God. Fast spawn. Because it's TDM, right? For whatever reason, I thought I was in objective mode, and that I had a little bit more time. Yeah, being aware of how the map is flowing in Deathmatch in particular has been really tough for me. He died on the stairs, so I thought he died to like someone inside there. I guess they could have dropped down, but they had enough time to do that. Should have been covering both, since one guy was watching one. And one was watching the other. I keep my crosshair pulled up. Watch the window. Motherfucker. Twice now I've made the right guess on the window and then just missed the follow-up shot. So that window's where everybody wants to be here. Look at how much fucking space it covers. You can hit both lanes, basically to infinity and beyond. Oh, that's not a friend. When our fucking model color overrides, I want like an outline for allies. It would be so easy. I think we'd probably backspawn them. Yeah, I think they're flipped now. That guy still might be. Thought I saw somebody. I sure did. And I failed to follow them like a hero. Wonder if if that minimap marker marks the current location of the elevator? Like whether it's high or low? I chased it. AJ, Path of Exile fucking sucks. It sure does. Why does it suck, Chase?
Wait, what?
I'm about to hear what he just dropped. Either that or dying to Merciless Lab in the last fucking room. That's my personal guess. For the wall bug. Oh, fuck. Okay, I at least managed to switch to my sidearm that time. I remembered to do it. It was super late and not at all helpful. But like I remembered. Well, what the fuck? Wait, what are they doing pushed up that far? Oh, God. I'm feeding! Get off the sniper, you fucking idiot! Behind the Merciless Lab in the last room. Hi, that's me. It's everyone, dude. It's happened to everyone. I don't know a single person who hasn't, like, mutual killed Bizarro. So we definitely backspawned them. God, I hate the fucking robot skin. I can't see shit. I should have reacted to that so much quicker. 30 minutes since I'm fucking done looking for a character to mini quest. Half an hour looking like a chicken with its head cut off. Fucker chose not to spawn. Rip. Yeah, you're in like Act 8. I think I might know which quest it was. There's a couple of quests in Act 8 that are like really hard to follow. Legs. Elevation differences are important, kids. Probably should have UAV'd before Spy, actually, I think. I literally just 80-80'd the motherfucking sniper. Oh god, I feel terrible. There's gonna be 2 in windows? Are you fucking serious? Do it again. Do it again. Fuck. Holman is dead again. Yeah. Dude, that area in particular is so unbelievably fucked up. I hate it. I hate it with a real passion, too. That's the latest headshot medal. Tried to fucking hop for it. What are you, an idiot? Should've just fucking busted up the sidearm. It's mostly linear. Oh, we fucking... Nah, they were all in there? Actually, high-key dislike Act 8 so far. Yeah, it's a major break in pacing for me. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't dislike any leveling zone any more than any other, though. I think they're all terrible. I just dislike the Path of Exile leveling experience. I wish I could skip it somehow. Like, just put me in maps. That's where the game is fun. When I feel like I have a character that isn't a pain in the ass to control, etc. Okay, now the cold damage thing is just like, you need to have 75% resistances, and I guarantee you that you don't. Because if you had 75% resistances, you would not even notice what damage type they were doing. Literally get no-scoped. I have 80% res. Then you must have no oh yeah, it's the chill. Just get yourself a freeze flask, my man. Literally just roll one up right now. You'll get it in like 5 ults or something. That's so unsatisfying. I wanted to have the aim duel. Yeah, sniping isn't for me, I think, but I find it really satisfying. I don't want to become one of the fucking shitters though, so I feel like I'll devote more time to the weapons that I actually naturally sync with. Alright, peace Isaac. Thanks for swinging by. I'm probably not going to go for too much longer myself either. Maybe go for like another game or two. There are just slightly not enough mobs to keep me off 100% uptime. Yeah! Dude, though, when you get to Blood Aqueduct actually has the highest monster density of any area in the entire game. Like, free, higher than maps. It's fucking crazy. So, like, how dense it's gonna be in fucking Flashback League? Because everything I hear from people playing Flashback League is like, oh, it feels like before they nerfed pack size. Maybe I'll give it like one more sniper game. Since it's TDM. Let's give the rifle some time. Oh fuck yeah, actually. I've got to do one more game after this with the red dot rifle. I have an ice tomb if you want. Why did you save an ice tomb? We better not lose. Alright, buddy. We both died? Fuck. Alright, fine. I return to the land of my people. Deal with me. Maybe you should have fucking moved. Can I get on the boat? Sure can't. It's alright for leveling-ish. Yeah, I guess. Like, anything's better than, like, a white armor. Just having anything to put on, period, is kind of important. Hey, we're sniper buddies. I'm gonna leave you with this window, but you have fun, my man. Yeah, Heavy Strike's actually pretty okay for single target. Like, I've been considering either, like, Heavy Strike, Double Strike, or Cyclone as a single target skill for Flicker, to complement Flicker, I guess. Got punched to death. Alright. Not for me, not today. I feel like running and gunning. I need my detecting sight so I can actually see fucking anything. Still got him. Fightcade's fucking dead, is it? What's going on? Is it like down or is it dead? God. Off Sunder is my main DPS skill, going back to charge dash. Why would you ever do that? Four and 6. I feel like 95% of low skill sniping is just waiting for people to peek the angle again. People in the third strike server are complaining about not being able to connect to other players. It might be that like the relay server is down or something. When you said, well, Fightcade is dead, made me think like, oh, they fucking DMCA'd Fightcade or something. I really should be fucking breathing. Something was past my ear. Yeah, I really don't understand this whole sniper business. 610. Feels bad to be bringing people down. Wait, is that... Caught sight of it just barely. I don't understand how I'm supposed to track drones sometimes. Is literally everyone in this fucking window? We're just doing this now? This is the window of truth? Somebody's gonna walk up behind us, I guarantee it. Nope, everybody to the window? Gotta get used to de-scoping at the right time as well. Ah. Yeah, see, like, when the weapon works, bleh. When the weapon works, it feels super satisfying and you feel super powerful. And then you just eat shit. God, why did I fucking peek it like that? Like, I could have at least, like, not been hard-scoped and fucking running in. What did he do? So we got a Hellbird out, so I can just run around, I guess. That was close enough, I guess. Just knifing them back to primary after every shot to feel like a true pro sniper. Fucking quick switch garbage, I'm tired. Oh, there was just a dude there. For whatever reason, I thought it was fucking plane fire or something. There's probably not even anybody here. I'm pretty sure we're just about to meet in the middle. Hey, buddy. Never mind, I'm the best. I know there's a reason, that's why I hate it. I hate that that's a thing that, like, you do, period. Get out of here. Alright, let's put red dot on the fucking AR-94 and see what happens. Tell me that I actually have this sight for this weapon, by the way. Excuse me. If this is what pre-pack size nerf PoE is like, they need to buff pack size a lot. Dude, I'm telling you. That's what everybody's fucking saying, too. It's like, people felt like they had to use fucking mass sextants to get to the point where maps were like, not 95% walking between packs. And then they nerfed the shit out of sextants. They didn't nerf it too harshly, I guess, but like, took a pretty sizable hit to efficiency. And so now we're just running around like, if you want to be fucking sad, go to like Strand or Vault and just notice how many monsters there are. Strand especially, because Strand is linear as fuck and it's almost impossible not to notice it. Alright, so this is not like the real red dot, but it's close enough, I guess. It's like we almost got there. Wait, no, it just didn't apply the sight at all. That's sick, it literally didn't put my sight on at all? That's amazing. I think spending time on a sniper is making me more aware of, like, that's really not a friend. I saw somebody fucking... I saw a blue nameplate that was, like, 3 miles away, but layered in almost the exact right spot. I'm just sitting here like, oh, that's my friend, that's why he's not shooting at me. Wait, I feel betrayed. How could this happen? He just fucking did it, too. Really just did not put the sight on my weapon at all. And I shouldn't have even taken that engagement. We're just gonna run into this guy? Sure are. I wonder how effective it might be to just be like sitting low there. Like that area down there with the worst point in human history. Hey. The last shot headshot. See, I'm sometimes at least like okay at rifle. It's like when you die in this game, it's for really fucking abstract, large-scale reasons. And that's hard for my primate brain to grasp. Did I get both of them? Wow, I'm a fucking hero. You can take every engagement if you're good. That's what I want to believe. That's how I'm trying to play. I feel like the approach has its realistic drawbacks. I'm gonna be pushing through there, right? Let's see, we're just fucking there. No, nobody on... I should have trusted my instincts. Should have fucking believed. Literally sweeping with my scope looking for red. That guy was just there. Holy shit. He was actually just hanging out. Wait, they're just everywhere? Okay. Alright, I'm not feeding yet, I think.
I see it.
Well, like, not to be that guy that taps into KD every single time, but like, I'm tapping into KD every single time. I think I tried to cue a fucking weapon switch and knife at the same time. I tried to quick melee, but then, like, got sidearm. Just don't walk into... At least, like, look at the door for a little while. Is not walking into doors the hidden strat. Or both of this fucking window, we really don't need to be. Wait, okay, so that was another great case of allied nameplate at a different location, just happening to be overlaid over an enemy. Let's just walk back, actually. Is that a sidearm sighting? Yeah, I know. It's almost entirely on accident, too. There was like an idea that I had momentarily, I guess. Yeah, I actually don't even understand where I'm dying from anymore, so I need to fucking relax and actually pay attention. Slow it down a little bit. People are in places you don't understand. Maybe use your streaks. It was close, too. That's what upsets me. I don't even know how to follow the minimap. Have you tried blocking? Yeah, it doesn't seem to work. There's another dude? Now I'm feeding. Despite having highest score and creating space, I'm feeding. So this is part of why I like free-for-all. Is it like in large-scale free-for-all games? Sometimes the answer literally is just to take every single fight. Like, just run around with the intent of getting into as many fights as possible and then take all of them and win most of them. Still not even entirely clear where I got hit from. That didn't.
I just 6-linked my chest piece.
Nice. Dude, easy street. How many fuse?
Like 400 maybe? If that. I recorded it too.
Nice. Literally just run around the fucking box and hit fire. Got the drone, it counts for something, maybe a little bit, I guess. Okay, that fast grenade is so cozy at the very least. It like just feels so good to use. I don't even know if it's good, it's probably not. But it feels very cozy. Also, Rido, I don't know if you were here earlier, but apparently balance is mistranslated and it doesn't reduce recoil. It's just sway. 400 fuse for a 6-link is pretty good, yeah. The core problem here is that you can't take bomb to Burgi Koki. That's how I feel. It really is. Clear sight is the other god tier sight. Like, Clear Sight's really good. Also, fuck this event and fuck all the robot models. They're ridiculous. I don't know what they're doing in here. Just makes me mad. It makes me angry on... It makes me mad online. That's the important takeaway. Alright, can I actually get my fucking sight? Thank you very much. Alright, now I will play one game with the sight. The robot model so much. I would love the robot model if it was the standard and maybe like bright yellow. But as it is, it doesn't even look like a person. Like, it doesn't trigger the person detecting heuristic in my primate brain, and so I don't shoot at people. Alright, let's just... Can we not go to Cloud9 or Mart like literally one time there if they are available to be picked? Alright, let's try this thing. It's not like the good red dot sight, but it's a red dot. Shouldn't look like a person, it's a robot. It should look like a person because I shoot at people in this game. And the holo sight's actually trash, okay. I think I might like it better for actual aim than detecting, but I don't know if I'm willing to give that shit up. What the fuck is going on here? How much EF are you looking for at 75? Because 3.5k seems really low. It's... Yeah, you probably want to be going a little higher than that. Yeah, what do you think?
What's up?
Like, ES at level 75? Like Blood Aqueduct territory, like getting out of Blood Aqueduct?
Like 5k?
5k?
Double.
That sounds about right to me.
That master had like 7k, but he was in the culture.
Yeah. Energy shield numbers got really weird too. Alright, we're gonna snipe on fucking Cloud9 and have the worst experience of all time. Literally just clearing areas. I should have been way more conservative with that, though. I've got balance on this loadout, which means no fast frag. I am so fucking bad. Please kill him for me. 2.2k life at level 65, is that normal? Yeah, you want to go a little higher than that. For softcore, I'd say like you kind of want to be targeting like the general area of 3k. Also, as far as life numbers go, it depends heavily on what you've got on your tree. And I usually see, like, for softcore, you see like 130 to 150% increased life on tree. This is a little loud, so I'm gonna take it down just a little bit. I'm bad. Wait, you're doing T5s on 3.5 KES? I mean, I guess alright. Like, the true meaning of Glass Cannon. I literally don't even leave Blood Aqueduct until like 75 most of the time. Because it's just a very cozy, high-density place to get the build figured out and like test it and tweak it. Like, I'm content to stay there for a very long time, because that's basically like, once you get to Blood Aqueduct, you can basically play maps. Like, Blood Aqueduct is basically the same experience. If that makes any goddamn sense. We're gonna backspawn them. It's an allied drone, right? Okay. I'm literally just running around it. Oh, that doesn't seem correct to me, actually. I feel like that was not something that was supposed to happen. Nice peripheral vision, jackass. Hey. Alright, we're positive. This is an improvement over my usual sniper game. Team is also creating space, though. I think I've decided that I don't even like Spy Drone. Like, I find it mostly obnoxious to keep track of. Fuck. He just fucking ran through. No fear. No fear and pre-firing. Now you're coming out that way, huh? Are you? Where the fuck are you coming out? Okay, somebody got a clip of that. Excellent. Pre-firing's a strong option, so like, pre-firing's good in this game. This guy's name is Clintwood. Alright. Sniper rifle expert? Oh, you shouldn't have. I'm anything but, actually, but whatever you want to believe. Okay, so this actually de-scoping after taking shots thing is pretty good. I guess I had it in my head that I didn't want to go through the scope animation again. But, like, being able to fucking see is also pretty top tier. Oh hey, it's me. Would you look at that? Here's me being cool. Why this got play the fucking game is beyond me, but alright. Alright. I think I've probably had enough for today. Feel like I made some sort of progress with whatever the hell this weapon is and whatever the hell this game is. But for now, I'm gonna call it quits. Appreciate you guys for coming along. I saw a lot of new faces today. So, this would normally be the part. Oh wait, no, I actually set up a short link for this. Here's the fucking god tier short link to the Discord. If you wanna come along, because I know Twitch follow notifications kind of suck dick and sometimes just don't go off. We got a bot in there that does, though. I was very careful to make sure it would. And, yeah. Appreciate you guys coming along. I don't know what I'm going to stream next or what it's going to be, but it's hopefully going to be soon and good. Thank you very much.